Hi, Daniel74152 here, and today we're going to go over installing and configuring Blender. So right now I have the post opened regarding the ultimate guide to Blender, and we're just going to be following the steps listed here. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to install Blender 4.0 or higher. I strongly recommend 4.1.1, which we can of course download here. And we're going to go ahead and select the version that is on your operating system. So, okay, so the web page finally loaded, and we're going to only focus on ones over here. So, if you have Linux, you're going to download Linux, Mac OS, etc. I have Windows, of course, so we're going to go ahead and download Windows x64. Okay, it's almost finished downloading, so we're going to go ahead and open that. Just click OK. So we're going to let this do its thing. Click Next. Accept the terms and agreements. And just going to click Next again. Install. Okay, cool. So we finished installing Blender. We're going to go ahead and finish. And we're going to go ahead and open Blender. So let me go ahead and go to my Blender folder. Blender 4.1. You can just open it through your desktop. I just have multiple versions of Blender, so ultimately I have to open it through my Blender folder. Alright, and we can see the splash screen of Blender, so you can ignore everything in your project right now, and honestly, like, just ignore everything else altogether, just because we're not going to be focusing on anything crazy today. So now that we've installed Blender, we need to install the IO diff add-on by Randomity Guy, which is essentially a Blender plugin that allows us to import/export .diff files. So we're going to go ahead and go to this GitHub link here, go to releases, and the current release as of the making of this video is 1.3.1. We're going to go to iodiff.zip. Save link as, and I'm just going to save this wherever. I really don't care. Let's just save it in Jones, I guess. Okay. Alright, so we've saved that file, so we're going to go ahead and go back to our Blender. Go to Edit, Preferences, go to Add-ons, Install, and we saved this in Jones, so io_diff.zip, and if everything looks correct, there it is. That means we've successfully installed the plugin. We can see import export torque diff. So now that we've successfully installed IO diff, there is one more thing we must do now. Oh, I almost forgot. Just to be sure we've actually installed it properly, you will see if you go to import, you can import a diff file. You're probably never going to use this because this is just to import existing diffs into your project. You're mostly going to be using export, as that'll of course export your project as a .diff that can be loaded in marbleBlast. We know we've gotten that installed since we can see that. And the last thing we need to install is the marbleBlastToolkit. It's not really an add-on, it's an asset pack by Lily, and it's a toolkit for marbleBlast level creation in Blender. The GitHub link can be found here. So what we're going to do, we're going to click the green code button, click download zip, and this may take a bit. Okay, so marbleBlastToolkit has finished downloading, and we are going to go ahead and you don't have to extract the whole folder. You can just simply get MBU Lily Asset Pack and just put it wherever you would like. I'm going to go ahead and just put it in Jones again. MBU Lily Asset Pack. And there is a blend file in here that you can open up in Blender. And you can extract this out if you want, but it's not really necessary, so we're going to go ahead and leave it in there. So close this .zip, close the Jones folder, or whatever your folder you saved it in. and we're going to go ahead and go back into Blender. So go ahead and click Edit, Preferences. And this time we're going to go to File Packs. And as you can see, I already have MBU Lily Asset Pack here, but let's just pretend I don't, so I'm going to delete it. Go ahead and hit the plus icon. And we're going to go ahead and go to where we saved it, which is in Jones. Click MBU-Lily.Asset Pack. Hit the blue Add Asset Library button. Hit it again if this window doesn't close. And then make sure import method is on append reuse data. Close out of this. And if everything's been done right, you should have it installed. In order to check that, all we got to do is just click this clock icon in the bottom left corner. Go to Asset Browser. And we can't really see anything, so if we just go to the edge here, click and drag, we can show more. And we can see some assets from all Marble Blast games, but let's go ahead and narrow it down even further. So if you click this drop down here on the left side, go to MBU Lily Asset Pack, you'll see that we see the Marble Blast assets, and there's two folders I want you to pay attention in particular. That's interiors and shapes. So shapes is exactly what it sounds like. These are 3D models from the game that you can just drag and drop into your project. And interiors are the texture files. You can narrow it down if you click the gold folder. You can narrow it down if you click the platinum folder, so on and so forth. And there you have it. If this is what you see, then you've successfully installed the MBU Lily Asset Pack. So that'll be all for today. Congratulations, you've installed Blender. You've successfully installed IODiff, and you've successfully installed the Asset Browser. I hope this video helped, and I'll see you in the next one.